Hollywood has lost one of its brightest lights. Diane Keaton, the Oscar-winning actress whose quirky charm, wit, and timeless style made her one of the most beloved stars of her generation, has passed away at the age of 79. The news was confirmed this Saturday by her longtime film producer, who told NPR that Keaton died peacefully. Fans and fellow stars across the world are mourning the loss of a true original, an actress who never followed Hollywood's rules. She rewrote them. Born Diane Hall in Los Angeles in 1946, she grew up with big dreams and a bigger imagination. Her mother, once crowned Mrs. Los Angeles, encouraged her to chase those dreams, and Diane did, all the way to New York City, where she studied acting and joined the Broadway musical Hair. But even then, Keaton stood out. When others went nude on stage, she refused. It wasn't rebellion, it was authenticity. She knew exactly who she was. Her life changed forever when she met Woody Allen. Together, they created magic, in plays, in movies, and in love. And then came Annie Hall, the film that redefined romantic comedy and made Diane Keaton a star. Her unforgettable la-da-da attitude, her offbeat humor, her menswear-inspired style, all became iconic. In 1978, she won the Academy Award for Best Actress. But more than that, she won the world's heart. But Keaton wasn't just a comedy star. She was Kay Adams in The Godfather, the emotional anchor in one of cinema's greatest sagas. Acting alongside legends like Al Pacino, she held her own with grace and quiet strength. And in real life, Pacino was more than a co-star. He was one of her great loves. So was Warren Beatty, who directed her in Reds, a performance that proved her depth as a dramatic actress. Decades later, Diane Keaton was still doing what few actresses over 50 could, leading romantic comedies. Something's Gotta Give paired her with Jack Nicholson and Keanu Reeves, and audiences adored her even more. She showed the world that beauty, passion, and humor don't fade with age, they evolve. Off-screen, Diane was just as fascinating. Her trademark bowler hats, big glasses, and oversized clothes weren't a costume, they were confidence. She once joked, "Clothing that hides the body, there's a lot to hide in my case." But behind that humor was wisdom, the kind that comes from loving your imperfections. She said, "All those things you're disappointed with in yourself can work for you." Keaton never married, but she built a beautiful family. At 50, she adopted her daughter Dexter, and later, her son Duke. She called motherhood her greatest role. And she continued to create, directing documentaries, writing books, designing homes, collecting art. Her life was a gallery of creativity. For over 5 decades, Diane Keaton made us laugh, cry, and see ourselves a little clearer. She was eccentric, elegant, and endlessly human. Hollywood may never see another like her, and maybe that's the point. Because Diane Keaton was one of one. Rest in peace, Diane Keaton. Your spirit, your laughter, your la-da-da will live on forever, in film, in fashion, and in the hearts of everyone who ever watched you shine. Diane Keaton, 1946 to 2025. I just wanted to be in the movies.